But still, it's not like great.
Well, it was better than
I guess just send the Oracle down there.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you're gonna do with him. Your Rasta needs levels.
They're probably gonna get the Centaur solo laning, and they're gonna try and tri-lane a great
PA, by the way.
PA.
Who could have guessed?
I said
He's gonna get killed.
Oh yeah, PA.
Uh-oh. Kunkka ban.
That's a smart ban.
We're missing...
Smart ban.
And it depends on what Na'Vi is going to do, right? They could have the tiny core. They could even have Magnus support. They do like Chuvash on the Magnus.
I mean, they pretty much play Magnus support every game.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen it been a core Magnus from them.
No.
Most.
So we're looking for a magical here, or is magical the one playing tiny?
I think Tiny will be a Blizzy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be true Magnus. Right, he played so much.
Yeah. So we are looking for a magical hero then on the side of Na'Vi?
So. Yeah.
Most likely.
And all but gold needs a G hero.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Wait, actually, maybe you don't know. Could you still play OD this game if you're magical? There's a life stealer, but is OD still that good that you could just still play OD?
Well, I mean, I think it's alright. Yeah. OD is just so strong currently in the meta. I think both of these teams can pick the OD.
And then you got to say it. Then if someone gets shackled and such, OD's very good against the Stampede, making sure they can't escape. You're holding down with the Astral.
I mean, it's not the greatest hero versus life stealer, definitely, but who cares?
But then you got the PA to kill the life stealer and stuff. You've got, it's not like you won't be able to kill the life stealer as a team if you have the OD mid. So OD still being in the pool at the last pick could be a choice here for Na'Vi. Na'Vi on their final ban, but Gold themselves still needing G's hero. What could G be? What could G be liking?
Lina?
Again?
I mean, Lina, this game's not that bad.
No, come on.
She'll just get blown up at the PA.
Yeah, but she can
also do the same thing. Yeah.
This game, like Lina's, I feel is actually it's better.
Yeah, and there's Enchantress that dies instantly to the nukes of Lina. So you have that. But I'd rather not.
No.
I'd rather not pick Lina. There's a reason she's not picked.
Why don't I see a time tick down? Am I blind? Working on
broken. we broke the draft screen. Apologies.
The game is paused. That's what's happening.
The game is paused. We are still waiting for a final ban of Na'Vi.
Radiant's team pick.
Monkey?
Never mind. There's it.
So we're going to go over to this.
The final ban was the Pugna, and then Na'Vi picked the Monkey King.
So they got two cores that love to be empowered.
Monkey pretty decent versus the Centaur.
Yeah.
Yep.
As well. So, but I suspect this is going to be a mid monkey, right? Or is
I think it has to be, right?
Has to be.
Yeah. Unless it's tiny.
Unless it's a mid tiny.
It's going to depend on what they see mid from G.
Yeah, they're just going to wait and see what Old But Gold puts there, and then they will react to that.
Is there a gotcha pick? I feel like Old But Gold needs a gotcha.
I think he's going to want to play Lina. Viper would also be.
They need what pick?
A gotcha pick. Like.
Oh.
That's not a gotcha pick. That is a typical G hero, though.
Yeah, it's an alright hero as well.
DP Oracle's pretty nice.
I mean, their draft looks solid, honestly. You have the Dead Prophet Centaur, good teamfight composition.
Definitely
an
improvement on Game 1's job. An improvement on Game 1's
But is it enough? I'm going for Na'Vi.
No, Na'Vi've got PA Magnus. I think that's a free win.
I'm going for old organization Na'Vi.
Yeah. PA Magnus is it could be brutal, guys and girls, so do prepare yourselves.
Production just goes for the game, for Dota. That's what they go for. It's not like they are going for Old But Gold, they just want a good game. That's what they want.
They just want it to seem a little bit less one-sided.
But look at us, like, for 3 days straight we're just picking the same team.
We have a couple of times where that wasn't the case.
Couple of times, yeah.
I mean,
and not always. There was only once where that. There was twice where that worked out.
Yeah, if we stick together, we kind of always.
Yeah, we were, ride and die.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Oh, yeah, so it definitely a better outlook this game for Old But Gold than Game 1. But I mean, I think we can all agree that PA Magnus is still pretty busted, and you've got a lifestealer carry. He doesn't really help you out too much against an empowered PA, so that's going to be a bit of a problem down the line this game. And your best bet killing PA is going to be It's going to be that mid. What did G pick again? What was the last pick?
That Prophet. I mean, that Prophet can be good. You also have the Centaur to run them over, I suppose, with it. But obviously, I don't know. It's very unlikely that they're gonna match the Magnus PA combination. It's just.
And what I mean, as the lifestealer, what do you build?
There it is.
Is this
What can you
is this
build?
another game where you are going to try and get the Radiance?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, you can, but I think you need that right-click damage. You need a normal DPS.
I'm trying to think, what was sort of is there a classic Illidan lifestealer build?
Classic Illidan Lifestealer, Midas into Heart.
It's everything. Doesn't matter what he plays.
Let's see. Game 2. Oh, but God, having to somehow swing this back, otherwise this could be the end of their journey here towards the major. As Na'Vi getting some solid heroes. 2 of the Magnus's finest pairings, the Monkey King and the PA. So they're gonna, I mean, the mid lane, right? The DP should do pretty well against the Monkey King. Can you harass the Monkey King out at a point?
I
don't think so.
No, I mean, you shouldn't really do that well with the monkey, right?
No, you can keep the distance if he starts going on you.
I think you can still get last hits. I think it should be okay.
If maybe Magnus rotates, skewers the Death Prophet into the tower or something.
Yeah, I mean, Chu's been doing some plays like that,
Chu is
hasn't he?
definitely amazing on this hero.
Yeah.
They haven't had much success in the games that we've watched, but so far he didn't play with the PA. Like, it was never a Magnus PA. It was always like Magnus and some iffy heroes. And on mid, I guess Monkey fares well. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll find out this game.
Usually you pick the Monkey versus some melee heroes. That Prophet doesn't really have a huge range, but she does have a nuke to work with, so... Oh.
2 for gold, 1 for Na'Vi, and there will be 2 for Na'Vi eventually.
Oh. Right, do get the grab with the shackles onto Chu, but Chu...
That's very tanky.
Oh, he's
going to get rooted. There's a good chance of being a kill. Yeah, he's already used the skewer. He's gone. That's first blood for them. They'll give it to Illidan as well. That's a bit of a boost
there. That's a good start.
Getting that kill nice and easily into the hands of the lifestealer. As this top lane, as they seem to settle out, is going to be the Centaur and the Shaman, trying to put some pressure onto the PA's farm. Bottom lane, Illidan farming up against what seems to be for the time being the Tiny on his own. See how much Chu hangs around, or if Chu's going to want to focus more on the mid lane. If G steps up aggressively, then you can certainly expect to see Chu look for a chance to get behind him and go for that wraparound play to set up potential early kills.
Danny isn't really great on that lane versus Nyx per se. If he has a support there to help him out with Chu, then perhaps they can pressure Nyx, but usually Nyx does well versus Tiny. So...
No, we'll see. Just, I mean, Blizzy's strength here being that he can still go for superior denies, but yeah, he's not gonna scare Illidan at all or do anything to push him out of the lane.
Oh, all right,
magical. One more nuke. Oh, so close actually.
He had a salve as well.
He had to orb walk there, I believe. Then maybe he at least breaks the salve.
Oh, tops and he gets taken out here, and Crystallites will be unable by this to find Vela.
What is happening? You know what's happening? It's the thing that we talked about yesterday, where if you're facing a lesser team, you don't play as well if you think you're facing a better team. Previous game was just by all but gold to make Na'Vi think that they were far superior and therefore we're not going to play as good in game 2.
Good true, actually. Put the ward up there, Vanscore. Hit him one more time.
I didn't have any.
Overall, though, Enchantress is really strong like this when you get a creep, but at the same time, you aren't taking untouchable, and Rasta hits for like 82, 83 damage. Like, he's gonna hurt. Enchantress is one of the squishiest heroes early on, so... Have to be careful on that lane.
I mean...
Mid lane, Purge. Okay, he just stuns G, but they're still going.
And the Siphon is there
there's
too.
no mana, right? So nothing to work with here.
But he didn't get any of those last hits.
Yeah, and
that was
Salt
pretty
is
good.
used again, and Monkey... Oh, he's still doing fine on mid.
Yeah.
And they are committing 2 heroes here now. But they're committing 2 because Nike's can
That
handle
dude.
Tiny.
He still got hit by it, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Did he? No, I don't think so.
Oh, there we go. They're going in again. Do they have the banner now? They do. They have a
do.
nuke.
Should have a nuke.
could.
They're just waiting for the last
Ag went back again.
moment. And that's a dead.
Top lane, nice.
Deer.
Gets caught out again. They seem to underestimate BCZ in his retaliate. As they get far too close, and he's able to pop that retaliate and just smack him in the face with the right click.
That's the 3rd salve a Monkey King is buying, by the way, so he's suffering quite hard on that lane. And now, on the bottom lane though, Illidan, because he's left alone, he's still doing alright-ish, but he's being pressured a lot.
Goes back.
Look at that. He might even die here. They have Skewer. Oh,
He
they
doesn't have
Skewer,
rage.
but he's still dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
outplayed.
Why don't you have a level in rage? Like, is that normal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty normal.
You don't get it until level 4?
Pretty normal. Oops, I missed
Bad?
Oh, 18 HP.
He went
But he
right.
has another salve.
Yeah, he's just burying those salves out. He just lost like 400 gold on salves already.
Oh, and the rotation from Vanscore into that bottom lane is there and might result into kill on Blizzy.
Yeah. Especially versus Tiny. You need Feast. That's what you need.
Yeah.
And
True.
you damage him. It's really good. Oh, Chu is mid. He wants to skewer that profit in, but the lane equilibrium is not really great.
Oh.
Monkey has 2 range creeps, so it's not gonna get any better.
No. He blamed it on a ward. And the ward was actually placed, but only after he pinked it out. That was quite funny.
It's these pesky damn wards scouting me out all the time.
He knows.
Oh, he knows, but he has a skewer play to work with.
See if you can get these 5-minute bounty runes.
He's gonna get 1, I suppose, with the skewer. Is he?
Yeah.
He got
Yeah,
it.
he
managed to grab
Without the
that.
skewer as well.
It's 2 for 2 on the runes.
This Tiny hits hard with his little blue bubbly hands. Oh look, Purge Creep.
Purge creep.
Yeah.
And another salve in the inventory of magic.
Oh, what is his net worth?
I mean, his last hits are fairly...
Even, right?
Yeah, he's doing very
25
well.
to 26, but he should be like
He has like
500 gold.
4... Yeah, he has like 4, 5...
And he should die here now too. We didn't see the network before he died.
It's true.
No, we will never know.
We'll never know. Oh, there we go.
There, 1800 versus... Oh yeah, that,
Yeah,
Versus
so he's about 4 or 5 souls.
Yeah.
And then with top lane, they do now manage to
Looking
get the
for a
Sentinel.
Shackle, finds it. Max range there with G teleporting in as well with the Siphon. Do they have enough damage? Not with that heal coming out.
That's going to be a bit of a costly TP there for G.
Yeah.
yeah, he gets a kill, but then he rotates top, does absolutely nothing there, and wastes some time.
Ooh, and who's gonna get the double damage from top?
Yeah, he's gonna try.
Monkey also top. Hello.
Oh, hello, Santa.
Magical.
Centaur shouldn't have any escape here.
Yeah.
Jingu's out, and a quick slam from Magical secures the kill onto
There is
BZ.
Rasta top.
Point. Another Shackle on the deer. That's a kill.
Huh? They're really killing this
They
enchantress.
shrine for that too.
Yeah. Is that 3 or 4 kills on enchantress so far?
At least 3.
At least 3, yeah. 3, I believe so as well.
And the double damage rune goes the way of the Death Prophet. And
Oh, not again, Sonaco.
Again, there's Monkey.
oh, nice. Stopping that engagement.
But again, another close start to the game, similar to game 1, where we did see All But Gold.
I mean, this game actually, All But Gold are doing even better than the last one early on.
If they can start taking these early objectives with the
That
ecosystem.
PA is still very scary though. Is
Sonaco nearly getting you down there by the Chris.
G has
that's a
Oh, look at these body blocks here with the siege creep. The micro
very
there.
nice. G.
Body blocking G up, and it's
What?
going to cost you his
Shackle?
life there.
Old but well here, what? That shackle on the catapult. Instead of on the monkey, I mean,
It's like stop blocking.
yeah, stop blocking instead of monkey that's actually killing you.
Oh, some lovely micro
funny.
there from Sonaco.
And even though I can tell indeed, yeah, sure, Overgold's doing better, that PA is still farming away, and I still consider that a very big threat.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, just as we said, the draft of Na'Vi has a lot of more fallbacks in terms of ways that they can win this game.
Blizzy Might be. Nah, he's fine. That avalanche is so good. This new avalanche is actually, yeah, love it. It looks like your game is frame dropping, freezing.
Yep. Stutter stepping.
Yeah.
Back to G. Just going to find Chu coming in to try and find some levels.
What are those gloves for?
That is a good, I guess, treads down the line
Yeah,
if he wants
treads
to.
down the line.
Magical does find
Yeah, I
a
suppose.
movement onto Van Scott.
Use threads, solar crest, perhaps. I don't know. Should be that.
Maybe there's another piece in the courier that is not going to her yet.
Yeah.
That could be.
I mean, we're not going to see some sort of Midas death profit, are we?
No, I don't think so. No, the problem is like this network is alright so far, but this Magnus is gonna start giving him power to the monkey and the PA, and they're gonna just start farming, AFKing, and suddenly their network is gonna skyrocket, and you're gonna have to do something about it if you are the Marlon Brando team. Brando, I guess.
Who's not a runner?
The Godfather.
The lad in the picture.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I believe you.
I mean, on Boston television, honestly, the Godfather is played every other day. Yeah, I'm sick of that movie. It's great. All three parts are awesome, but
I think I watched them when I was really little, but I can't really remember how they go.
Mid
Bits and
lane.
pieces.
Oh, but Gold will finish off this tier 1 tower with the next wave. It's incredibly low, and Na'Vi don't seem to have an interest in holding on to it for now. So the top lane, a bit of a go on to BZZ. A hard kill to get though, he's level 6.
he has ult as well,
Yeah.
so he's in no real danger here. He just needs to buy Crimson, I think, eventually for his team. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has Vanguard already. Guess that Crimson, you negate a lot of PAs and Monkey's damage. Monkey with Jingle Mastery is still going to be a problem though.
And build-wise, we've got Monkey King going for Diffusal, the PA for Vlad's into Desolator. Obviously one of the beauties of the Magnus, no need for Eva to even think about a Battle Fury this game, so they can go for
That's so good.
aggressive items.
And power plus Daz on PA, she's going to be able to blow anyone up. Even with that Crimson, it's going to be hard to defend yourself versus her. So G, he needs that use as soon as possible.
Playing to these timings, accesses him up, they'll look for an objective and they'll get it. 2 tier 1 towers taken already by Ultra Gold. Same time down bottom, Na'Vi will get a trade. The DD rune Magical will find the bottom tower. Okay, so he's going to go for that Echo Saber first. And then we'll see if he does want to go for the
Stampede
Beautiful after.
use?
It's just a bit of an escape by the looks of it here. As they got a little spooked. In fact, they have got the lockdown onto that siege creep. They want it.
They got him.
They got the siege creep.
I mean, we heard the sound. It sounded very exciting.
There's something about this shackle, about this Rasta
He
shackle
really
and siege
doesn't like
creeps.
them.
Yeah, he doesn't like siege creeps.
Nightmares from when a siege creep won a base raise or something.
Yeah, probably that Carty when he won a game took his maxes.
Took his rags. Ruined his life.
As you say, like, Yule's nearly done, and the Albert Gold's sitting on this 2k lead. Illidan looks like he's probably going for the Radiance build. 2.7k saved up on the safe lane Lifestealer.
He also has a Monkey King kind of stalking him, but I don't think he can do anything by himself. But there's a
Monkey
smoke
King
up
can't kill him.
from Navi on top.
Yeah, they can find the Dead Prophet as well. So
They found her, and she's dead. She
that
even got her
RP was
feed.
not even needed. Or
No, it was not, but doesn't matter.
What's God doing there though? Like, is Rasta gonna help you somehow?
well, he wasn't alone. There were 4 people. Centaur is there as well as the Oracle.
A bit far though.
They were just, they were very
This
split up.
Centaur?
Yeah, but I think he just stampeded.
Yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't
maybe.
got it. He's not got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
I don't know.
Promise is going to be there.
They looked like they were going to try to bait out a fight, and then they get one and they die.
Should be able to dispel it as well, right? With Enchantress.
I don't think you can't spell false
You
promise.
can.
I don't think
No, not false promise, obviously. Can you dispel Stampede? I think you can.
Oh,
right?
you probably can.
It should
yeah,
be.
you
You
can
should
spell
be able.
something,
Yeah. It's like Surge, basically. Mechanic is similar. I think so, at least. So.
I think so. Well, I'm sure we'll probably see it at some point in the game, so.
Yep. Not 100 on that one though. But,
Watch out, Twitch chat knows.
yeah. I'm just testing Twitch chat.
Yeah, we'll just send your answers in the post Twitch chat, and you can win a thumbs up and a smiley face. The road to the Desolator begins for Crystallize and Magical. Just a few hundred gold away from having the Echo Saber.
Yule's done. On the DP.
That's big. I mean, she's not gonna blow up instantly like in that last fight when they go on her.
Are you sure?
She's gonna...
She would use first and then get...
I mean, that's still a few seconds in which you can operate.
Yeah.
Maybe Oracle gets his ult off. Oracle plus DP used to be the combination back in the day when Old but Gold were actually good players. I'm kidding, they're great.
It's such a flamer.
I'm just kidding, they're still great. They are truly though.
Illidan Relic nearly in the shopping basket. He's been getting a lot of space down here. Navi yet to look down towards the Lifestealer's half of the map after taking that tier 1 tower. Both teams playing pretty passively, falling back into the farm patterns. Just 6 for 7 at 14 minutes in. But an even game and a passive game is probably only going to favour Na'Vi, as they do have that crazy scaling potential, having these two very scary cores that heavily benefit from Empower. In fact, you could argue even 3. Obviously having the Tiny as well, another hero that enjoys punching that just that little bit more with the Empower.
I wonder what he's getting next. Whatever it is, he's gonna punch hard. Some Blink Power Treads, probably maybe some Echo Saber, maybe even Shadow Blade afterwards. That Empower, hits for 200 plus. Pretty strong. I mean, if you are All but Gold, you wanna fight together, and around that Prophet ulti,
And Navi
would be optimal for you, definitely.
he's got the Blink RP online, so Navi themselves can sadly look to make plays, but I think, as I say,
he's going for the Radiance build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, honestly. Like, PA is melee and she's gonna jump you and miss a couple of times, but one of those
100 damage crit.
one of those hits is gonna go through and kill you. And you don't have that armlet, you have no strength, you have no armor. I guess Medallion is gonna help you with the armor afterwards, right? But
Oh, gee.
not a big fan.
He's walked down his own, stand people, not help him. They're just going to charge forward, see if they can try and get some kills in return, as they're on top of Blizzy. Blizzy's going to go straight for the TP out.
Catch it?
Is there anything to cancel it? There is not.
BCZ, didn't he have stun there?
I think he did, because he cancelled because he went for sort of a right-click attack first. Maybe if he just went straight for the Who Stomp rather than hitting him, he may have had him.
Maybe. It looked like that maybe is a big yes.
Uh-oh, that's a 16-minute Desolator for Crystallize.
Oh, the game changes a bit now. BZZ is in problems, he is burst,
He's got some backup. And Illidan, in fact, look towards Seneko.
Is there an RP blink?
Nice bit to go forward. Straight away, there's the RP onto 2. False Promise will be there, saving BZZ. Illidan's still got the rage to rely on. They've come in with the shackles from the side of it all, as there's Crypt swarming onto Magical, but Crystallizer just jumping forward. The damage at this point too much with this great Deso timing. He's cut down 2. He's going to look towards G. He's going to jump immediately away from BZZ. Nice dodge from Crystallize. Avoids the Who Stomp. Blizzy and Seneko still surrounding them as they're down to just 2 left on All But Gold. They can't keep each other alive. Triple kill for Crystallize.
That's pretty much right. They should just clean up the wards as well.
But who's that pinging?
That's nice.
That's Illidan. That's Illidan.
Someone is mad.
Someone is mad. PA has a 16-minute death zone.
Definitely.
He's not happy.
Yeah, he's definitely not happy.
That game begins. Because how well was the talk in between games?
They've got to keep it cool.
Because if they can't, then we're gonna see one person GG out.
No,
this team was put together.
They're not going to chill out.
I mean, listen, I was flaming them and trolling them, but honestly, they formed like what for this qualifier or something, and they are already doing kind of well. I mean, they're losing to Navi, but Navi has been really strong. It's not like the end of the world. They're
having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Well, my point is the same as you, but with a different outcome. They formed for this qualifier. So if they think that they have no chance of winning.
No, he's just a bit of like, yeah,
You look at this, you can infest.
Look, he's a dinosaur.
Alright. He is a dinosaur.
He's not just old, he's prehistoric and gold, you know? Look at him.
He killed it too. No, yeah.
That was gold.
That was gold. Alright, well, they have to deal with that PA somehow. What is the way that you... Like, you know they're gonna be a fat PA. There's one on the map. What are you gonna do?
You can smell him.
Where are you, Radior?
I wonder what he smells like.
It smells of rocks.
I can already picture all the butt faces in
Blizz, he didn't find him. The scent wasn't strong enough. No. Oh, we did now.
He definitely did in the end.
Seneko did die to G elsewhere on the map at the same time, though, down below. Even though, that's RP, and here comes Crystallize giving him a crit. Where's the crit? There it is.
There it is.
Oh.
He missed twice.
Yeah, but
It's what you said, yeah.
one of those crits is
One
gonna
of
go
those
through.
crits is gonna hit.
Yeah, and I don't know. You honestly, you need to be beefier on this Nikes versus a PA.
I mean, to be fair, if I was Illidan, I would be pretty upset there's a PA in the game if you're playing Lifesteal. It's not great.
Yeah.
This PA is going to kill you. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, even if you itemize properly, it's still.
What does he buy that stops him from dying here? Ghost Scepter? No. Don't do that on your Lifestealers, kids. But what can he have to not
Alright,
get
let's
crit?
see if they can do something.
He can have Oracle behind him, perhaps.
They got the Blink Dagger, they got the ult pop. They just need a target. Monkey King would be nice.
He's a perfect target, but he's well positioned. So you can't really approach him. He's gonna see you.
Oh, he shouldn't have died.
Hesitation.
Oh,
BZZ's hesitate.
had him.
That is a sign of age. That is a sign of being old.
Yeah, he's thinking too much.
Yeah, he's let those hoof stomps out.
Just let it happen, man.
Is this something that Bobby knows? Yeah, they do.
But they're taking it quick for the exorcism
Yeah,
of the wards.
I'm not sure if they can get there in time. They're gonna smoke
they're not
up.
going to go over. This is going to be... they're not going to be there in time. This is going to be a Roshan for all but gold. They're going to get this Aegis.
Yep, there you go.
Very nice play. Very nicely done. There's a BKB on Crystallized though. Uh-oh, 20 minutes in. This PA. Hide your kids, hide your family. She's coming with the crits.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Because they get chasing everybody out there.
They're gonna get you.
Tiny is trying to bait a little bit. Oh, never mind.
She's coming for you. She gonna find you. She gonna find you. Classic song. Up there with my favourite.
Surely they don't want to fight with Exorcism
How
now.
does the burger song go? Do you remember that one?
I don't.
You don't know the burger one? What?
I remember burn the, but I'm not gonna go.
This is how fries are supposed to be. No. This is how a burger's supposed to be.
Burgers,
the fries, they blend so perfectly. The cheese is oozing. Oh my damn. Damn. Navi.
Oh, that was? Okay. I thought that was still the song. Or like, what the
What's the song? You don't know the song?
No, I don't know.
It was the auto-tune era, right? When
Yeah,
it was so
where they made...
they would just take some random interview and turn it into a song. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah.
It's definitely classic.
Because Crystallized is on a PA and he's got 20 minute...
I do know
Fury.
the British buttery biscuit base.
Yeah, that's a classic too.
I know that one.
The golden eras of YouTube. It used to be a good website. Press F if you remember good YouTube. But anyway, Navi 6k lead. And a PA that's I think you can definitely say is pretty out of control right now.
Well, once all those ults are back up, they should really try to make that Aegis worth it. They should try to make something happen. Go for a tier 2. Force out a fight. Get back in line. Or get Navi back in line, rather.
Now. Oh!
Stampede, they go top.
Stampede, here we go! They found a chicken!
It's a PA.
That's a scary chicken.
She has
Where's the crit? Skip tomorrow.
Chicken now.
And Crystallize is now going to kill everybody. That's the second. Just go in and kill
two
him.
guys.
Don't be scared.
They got some skill.
Crystallize, just go and kill him. There we go. Triple kill. Oh, there we go. Illidan, give him a crit. Give him another one. He's dead. Everybody's dead. PA.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill, give
One more kill.
And the rampage.
Give
That's
it the
it.
rampage.
Throw is there. Where's the PA? Jumping on top, Rap. Where is the PA?
Dude, where,
She's coming.
Come and get
Get the vision. Get the vision.
Here's the vision.
He's too
Oh,
No,
the dagger
he's
still
here.
is.
He's
He's
here.
slow.
Too slow. Disappointed. But PA Magnus and Na'Vi, they play that to perfection. You probably shouldn't let them have it because they will win the game.
Center bot back, walk back all the way to the dire jungle,
And then what?
and then he's to realize
then
nobody
what?
was left there. So
I
he
just
should
want
have
to see
farmed.
BZZ get a hoosh stomp. You know?
And the pings are here.
Poor lad. As Na'Vi, they're crushing it. They're cruising it. They're bruising it. 20-9, 9k lead.
Yeah.
And the game is not going to get any easier for this Lifestealer and DP.
It is
As
not.
we've seen, it's at the point of the game where this PA is hitting 1500 damage crits, and that will hurt. That will kill you. 1200. Okay, 1200 crits at the moment. He's even got a wolf around him, so he's got crit upon crits.
He's got pets.
He's got a mega crits. 1347 crits. It's all the big
loyal
numbers are
dog.
coming out.
Keeping in mind, Na'Vi, even if they win this, they're not out of the woods yet. They still have to face Gambit.
They do. That's going to be quite a sweet one.
That should
That's
be
gonna
a
quite
great
sweet one. Na'Vi versus Gambit.
Yeah, they're quite even actually, these two teams.
Yeah, I
so
think
that's
so.
going to be a lot of fun.
Uh-oh.
There's some
Oh no!
armor now on him here.
No crits though. Didn't get the RNG straight up. Now with the Stampede, they've got to try and get out there. But Gold jump forward from Crystallize with the BKB. He's getting himself on a Vela. Still not getting the crits. The RNG not here this time for Crystallize. But they found Illidan in the trees. False Promise has come out. Crystallize jumps across to the Oracle, crits him down. BZZ loses his life.
work.
Both dead without buyback. Illidan is surrounded.
Limits the
Great.
deadline.
Back up to full health. Seneko is falling low. G comes in with the crits from the side. The skewer in straight away on top of Illidan. The crits continue. RP's going to hold down G. 3 dead at the moment on Old But Gold. They managed to disarm the PA, but the toss on the creep lands on the head of Vela. 4 dead on Old But Gold, and G doesn't look like he's going to get out either as Na'Vi surround him. G cannot escape apart from hide and hope and pray in the trees. Will not save him. Na'Vi again team wiping Old But Gold.
It looked a bit better, but yeah, the wars were perfect. They controlled them in the trees. It looked
Yeah.
very messy.
A little mess, yeah.
Very
Yeah,
messy.
but still though,
Every time you said G, I thought that was GG.
it was GG. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Ball backdoor
it felt
protection.
like
What's
fighting a
that?
fight, you know?
What's that?
I felt like they were gonna call it as
Yeah.
well, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, they feel like they still have got a chance, and they do. They didn't lose any racks off the back of that.
But this,
I mean, it is an elimination match. You don't wanna just
No, you fight till the
roll
bitter.
over. Yeah,
maybe Na'Vi mess up, but
you never know.
I mean, they are a team with a reputation to uphold.
and this PA.
You have some armor on that Nikes as well. You have that plate mail and the medallion, so it's not gonna be that easy to just double crit him
I
to
guess
his
so.
death. But at the same time,
How do you hit? How do you hurt the PA?
how do you hurt the PA? You can survive for a while longer, but that PA has a satanic. It's not really.
Crossing him back,
BZZ.
using
Okay, so-
Stampede to get out.
Okay, so
Illidan
it's not
speaking about
the
rolling, actually. Centaur already dead. BCC's out and he did not have buyback anymore. Already
The
used it.
shackles. Skewer's going to be attempted. Crystallight just get a chance to put the BKB. False Promises out onto GG. Illidan and Vanscore having to run themselves away. G taking so much damage. He is going to pop after the False Promise ends for sure, and he does indeed. G's gone. Jumps to the side. They'll try to escape, but the ward they managed to burst down the PA. There's going to be a buyback from G as he sees potential opportunity to win this fight. The balance strikes down onto the life stealer. Illidan gets killed off by the impetus. He's still surrounded by 3. Buyback from Illidan as well. They're desperately trying to throw everything into this fight, as they know there's no PA. There's a chance that Old But Gold can win this engagement.
They can go rush
Get
now.
magical. They do it with the buybacks.
They don't have exorcism, they don't have ward.
Yeah, Roche isn't up actually, is it?
No, Roche is not up,
They
actually,
can't
no.
go Roche.
You're
But
correct.
they got some good kills there. I mean, they did buy back both Nikes and the DP, but I mean, it's worth it. This is the first proper fight
Yeah.
they had in ages. Even with the buyback, it's
Yeah.
worth it.
100%.
This halberd is definitely helping.
Oh, jeez. Quick with the Yule Scepter.
That's
Silence
not
onto Snakeo to Sam as well, as they will retreat from G.
He's chasing.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
has got the Oracle as a backup.
they are coming. Nikes is coming as well through the shrine.
Yeah, he is trying to cut them off. In the meantime, they're chasing down this Enchantress right here.
Should be dead. No TP on Snakeo.
No, Seneko is just trying to buy time and waste time. In the meantime, Illidan is able to kill Blizzy when Blizzy was trying to make his way back to base.
He's gonna buy so much time. He has that untouchable level 2, level 4 heal.
Pigs!
Gonna give them some pigs. Give them some more pigs. Buys
a playing blade from the side shot, so he can cut his way through the trees. I like that.
That is actually nice.
The 28-minute running blade on the Enchantress finally died.
He did his job great. We knew he was gonna die.
Yeah, he bought them some time.
He brought them loads of time.
Yeah,
And he
they
bought
definitely need time on the side of Navi. They need to get 9 slotted.
Still 12k lead and a long way for Illidan to go before he's able to match up to PA and farm.
They have ways of fighting now, though. That halberd is great on them. If they manage to cast it on the PA before the BKB, then you can mess with her with the False Promise, Fate's Edict. There are options for you. I mean, it's very unlikely, but it's possible that they win another fight or two, and then anything can happen. Just trying to lift the spirits up for all but gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that last fight, you know, even though they've cost buybacks, it's certainly going to have done something for the morale. You know, it's showing that they can kill that PA.
Yeah.
They can get crystallized. It
bleeds.
a lot.
That's what matters.
Yeah, it can die.
And it is greedy. It has not got buyback, or at least it didn't previously.
Get dispelled. Imagine themselves on top of Magical. They're focusing him hard. Magical's going to get down to the low ground though. Let's strike. RP onto 3. Wukon's come on down. They've got to get out of it all, but can they do so in time though? Illidan's getting focused. Beat down upon the disarm. Will be there to try and buy him some time to get off. He's got the rage away and he will survive. John for the PF. Shackles is in. They're controlling Crystallize. He's able to put the BKB. Turns towards Feather. Ghost Scepter on the Shaman will buy some time for him. Crystallize now turning his attention to easier kills off the Oracle. There's 3 dead Arbor Gold. G's jumped upon. Nobody has buybacks.
Yeah, now you push. There's tier 3.
Illidan didn't die.
Illidan's still alive.
Who is laughing now?
Yeah, he's not gonna be pinging now. That's what's not gonna happen.
There's no pings at the moment. Silence in the ranks of Albert Gold as the mid lane. They're losing the racks. Navi's in.
The pigs. Now you know it's serious. And the firecrackers come out too.
You do see these pigs as Radiant, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So if they are smoked and they're kicking the pigs around, you see that. So
yes.
Oh yes.
Pay to lose, right?
Pay to lose.
Pay to lose. My kind of game.
Very good.
Oh. Okay, man's good.
Gone.
Bye.
Throw him a pig.
I'm a pig.
Give him some bacon.
Yeah.
Everybody loves bacon.
That breakfast in the
not
hotel
true.
has
Most
bacon.
people
A lot of
bacon.
people love bacon.
So much bacon.
Oh, look at that Shackles.
That's one wrong.
To be honest, the Shackles have been really good this game.
And look, here's the crystallized PA jumping in, looking for the crits. Does get slowed down by the open wounds, and Illidan continues to run away. The diffusal blade charges there. Holding him back, jump forward from BCG. He'll go for the stun, but the balance is out onto Illidan. Double kill for crystallized. Jump forward. GG is called as Na'Vi will move on to face Gambit for the final CIS slot in the CIS regional qualifiers as crystallized tries to celebrate with a rampage. Won't get it before that ancient falls.
He had 2 ultra kills actually, and he couldn't get that rampage sadly.